YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. Micro Mike, and today we're going to talk some Detroit Lions football Q&A. Subscribers roll the day today on Thursday and Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. We're going to get this thing lock, cock, and ready to rock. Get this thing going. And I got my double feed going on right now, so I got to remove that double feed. But what's going on, people, man? Welcome to the live stream here with your boy, Mr. Micro Mike. Generally, we do the OPP when it comes to this. But folks, it's just me today. So, what's going on? John Kapler, what's going on? Andrew Lunsford, Jorge, what's up, man? Brandon Rogers, Zra with the Na. Top tier, man. Mega Mike, what's going on? Mega top tier. I appreciate you. We're here to talk some Detroit Lions football on this beautiful Tuesday. Boog Spray, what's going on, TA? Man, Mike, I see you, bro. Well, I see you too, and I appreciate it, man. We're just here to talk some Detroit Lions football. What's going on, Big D73? Detroit Rage, what's going on? And welcome to some Detroit Lions talk, man. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of breaking news, man. What's going on, Gridiron Blitz? Hopefully you can see something a little bit different that I have on my stream that I haven't been showing, I haven't done before, so maybe you can see it, man. But let's get into it. Okuda signed his deal. You guys run the show. You ask me questions, and I will just go with it. So you guys run the show. We're going to go with the flow that way, man. What's going on, Big Will Mode? Everson Griffen. That's right. The Gridiron Blitz, the man, the myth, the legend himself is, yes, we will get into the Madden rating, man. Background fire. Well, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. The Gridiron Blitz. If you ain't subscribed to his channel, you're crazy. The guy broke the news about Everson Griffen. He broke the news about Everson Griffen. He tweeted out Everson Griffen, and Griffen said, let's get it, in his own words. We could say what other words he used, but he said, let's get it in regards to joining the Detroit Lions, man. We want EG. Everybody wants EG. Let me know if you want Everson Griffen. Lens flare and moving background. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving background. There you go. Let me know if you want Everson Griffen. And what do you think about Everson Griffen tweeting Derek P. Fields back like a boss, man? First off, the Gridiron Blitz meets Matt Patricia, and Matt Patricia's like, yeah, I want EG. And then the Gridiron Blitz turns around and he tweets at Everson Griffen, and Griffen tweets back. That's crazy, man. He is leading the charge of getting EG to join the team. Difference maker for sure. I think he would be. Put him with Trey Flowers. Man, let's go. Trey, that would be really, really good. Because look, in my opinion, we need depth at that defensive line. And why not? I would like the defensive tackle, but I am definitely okay with getting Everson Griffen. And the way how that would work out would be fire, man. We need fire on that defensive line. What's going on, Kool-Aid Cornbread? What is up? Hashtag One Pride. What's going on, man? One Pride you. Guess what? In a couple weeks, we're going to get some football. We're going to get some Tigers. We're going to get some NBA. We're going to get some sports back. And I'm excited, man. And that's what's going on. I'm excited about it. But Everson Griffen. What's going on, Dwayne Hogan? Welcome, fellas. And if you ain't a member of my channel, y'all crazy, man. Make sure you become a member if you want to. I do live shows every day. What's going on, One Pride Nation? Welcome. Subscribe to his channel. He's a Detroit Lions YouTuber as well, young one. So we all support each other. When it comes to Everson Griffen, what's going on, Andrew Isham? When it comes to Everson Griffen, look, Gridiron Blitz, we got to hand it to him. He's the one that's been on the train the whole time. I think he would be a fine addition to us. What's going on, Peace and Quiet? Welcome to the live stream here. I think he would be a quality addition to our Detroit Lions. I really do. And that crazy, yeah, they crazy. I know. I know, man. It's legit, man. But I think that he would be a quality addition to us. I even made a video on Griffen yesterday. Did you guys see that? Yes, we did, actually. I did see that. And I think if you put him in the rotation of the defensive line, man, it would make it much stronger for our team because we need the strength, man. We need to have We need to have floods of people on the defensive line doing going in there and hitting and prowling and messing up the quarterback left, right, and together. That's what we need, fellas. That's what we need. I see that there's 35 in the chat. If you ain't hit that like button, please do so. I'd appreciate it, man. Get 35 likes up there. 39 now. Everson Griffen will bring... and they say he's old. He's, what, 32 years old? I'm 33. That's really not too bad in all honesty when it comes to a defensive lineman. I'm dropping in for support. Bad internet connection right now. Hey, I know the feeling. We got 47 in the chat. Smash that like button, folks, please. We're talking about EG and how he will help. He will definitely help the defensive line because, look, we had issues last year. We had legit issues upon the defensive line. It hurt us. It really did, guys. And if we cannot get pressure in 2021, we're in trouble. I would hit up Clowney first and see how much money he would want to come to Detroit. If it's over 15, cut the call. See, I understand that. I do. I get it. I think Clowney's going to cost a little bit too much for our taste. And I think EG... Everson Griffen, I think he would have fun going against the Minnesota Vikings and going after Kirk Cousins like he did with our beloved Matthew Stafford. And Jorge Mike, the Lions have 27.9 million cap space. Do you think Griffen is asking for more? I don't think he's asking too much, folks. I truly don't. I think he'll take a decent contract. I don't think you're going to get anything, some crazy, 17 million a year type of thing. I don't think it would be that at all. I think that's kind of what Clowney's wanting. Clowney wants to, and I don't think he wants to come to the Lions either. I think Clowney's looking for the big money, as he should, man. He definitely should. I see 65 in the chat with only 19 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. I want to see 65 likes. I want to see 65 likes. Let's get them up, man. I would like to break 207 or 208. That's what I got last time on live stream. 208 likes, so let's do that. Yeah, I think Everson Griffen would not be a big time. Yeah, I do. That's what I think, Antonio Tone. Yes, I agree with you. I think it'd be around 10 million. That's kind of what I'm thinking. 10, 11 in that ballpark there. And I think that's affordable for us. We just need depth, guys. We cannot afford this year to not get after the quarterback. We cannot afford to have injuries, folks. I mean, that's hashtag facts. We got to admit that. It doesn't matter. Like, we could have the greatest offense in the world in 2011. We had a really ridiculous offense, but it didn't help us in regards to getting a win. Hey, what's going on, Craig Ferguson? You say, hey, Mike, what's the chance we sign Clay Matthews and send Christian Jones to the practice squad? Well, I wouldn't want to send Christian Jones to the practice squad. I would like to send Christian Jones to the trash heap. I just don't like him that much. I think Clay Matthews, if we got rid of Christian Jones, okay. But other than that, I don't think he's coming here at all, in all honesty. The only way I'd want it is if it would be getting rid of Christian Jones. I can't stand. Christian Jones is my Dever Lawson. Christian Jones is my Dion Lewis. And I don't want him. I don't want him. But if that was the case, I would be fine with it if Christian Jones was gone. But other than that, I don't want to have him on the team. I think he's kind of past his prime. I think it would be fun, though, to see him versus the Green Bay Packers in a rival situation right there. I think that would be going. I would rather have EG than... Yeah, same here. So I'm 100% with you. What's going on, Big D73? Folks, if I have not shouted you out yet, let me know, man. I'll shout you out. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I will shout you out. Subscribe to the channel. Also become a member. 88 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, folks. I'm cool with 10. I'm cool with 10. I'm not sure 100%. Oh, 10 mil? Yeah, I'd be cool with 10 mil. If you look at what we did, Mike Daniels, it was 7 mil, and he did nothing for our team. So, and I definitely believe that Everson Griffen will give much more than Mike Daniels did. I mean, we got to be honest here. Can't hit that like button more than once. Well, I appreciate you, Andrew. You're awesome, man. I would. What's up? Hey, what's going on, Chastity Hudson? Subscribe to her channel. She does female stuff. And, I'm not too big into painting my face and female. Oh, I'm looking pretty. I'm not too big into looking pretty. Oh, but, hey, she's a YouTuber. Let's show some love with the YouTube community. Jorge, how about getting Eric Reed from the Panthers? I think we're good there in the secondary. I truly, truly, truly do. I don't think we really need to add anything to the secondary. I think we're completely fine there, in all honesty, Jorge. I think the defensive line is what needs attention. I think that's what we got to go for here is the defensive line and continue to build upon that defensive line. 82 in the chat, 84 likes. I appreciate that, folks. Make sure you hit that like button. But yes, you guys run the show, so you throw questions. When I do it by myself, this is what I do. Hey, sup, Miss Hudson. Reed isn't that good, but he would be a good mentor for Will Harris. Yeah, I think that we're good with Harmon. I think he's going to be a really good mentor for some of our young guys. I'm still worried about the linebacking core. Yes, I am too. Because we don't know what we got with Davis right now. What are they going to do? And when you got Christian Jones on there, I'm not too happy about that. I do think Collins is an upgrade. I think Tavai will take a step forward, but I am still worried about Davis. Is he going to take it to the next level? I don't know. We shall see going forward. What's the word on hashtag Troxstrong and family? I will give you a great update. First off, folks, we listened to his MVP. They are back home in the house, and they are finally home out of the hospital. God bless. All the prayers, he heard it. He absolutely feels it. The whole family felt it. The wife, everyone. It's in recovery now. She's going to have a long recovery to go, but they are home, comfortable in the house. And thanks to your prayers, thanks to your hashtag Troxstrong, they felt it. So thank you all. You guys are the absolute best, and we appreciate you. And hopefully at some point we can get that stuff going on his channel and help our boy Travis Troxel out. And we appreciate that. We truly do. From ISN, we're trying to take it to that next level. And when you have one of your best guys fall out, man, it's hard. Pay Kenny G first. That's hashtag facts. We got to pay Kenny G. That needs to happen now. We got Okuda. We got the NFL draft prospects. December the 7th round pick. It's time for Kenny Galladay to get paid. Look, Chris Jones got paid from Kansas City. Can't believe they paid him because they pay so much. It is time for us to pay Kenny Galladay, because if we don't pay him and he explodes, we're in for some trouble. What happens if the governor keeps locked down for football? Whew! What happens? Your boy is going to go crazy, because that means we don't have Detroit Lions football, and I'm having a hard time right now. So hopefully we do have some Detroit Lions football, but yeah, it's possible. It depends on how much he wants. If we want Amani Cooper money, no, I don't think he's going to get. You have to go back to the finances that I did for Kenny Galladay. I think it will be in the ranges of $93 million contract, a 5-year, $93 million. Hey, what's going on, Ben Diesel? I haven't seen you in here in a minute. Nice to see you around. I appreciate everyone stopping by and hitting that like button if you haven't done so. There will be no fans at Lincoln Financial Field this year. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of fans at any stadium, in all honesty, if there's even football, guys. I'm getting worried about it. I am. I know the Madden ratings came out, and Matthew Stafford was not a top 10 quarterback. What do you guys think of Matthew Stafford not being a top 10 quarterback in the Madden ratings? In personal opinion, I don't care. I haven't played Madden in a couple years. It's just one of those deals where I don't care what they think about our team, in all honesty, as long as the players on the field during the game time does the stats that's required. I personally don't care. They can make Matthew Stafford the worst quarterback on Madden, and it's not going to bother me. 100 in the chat. Let's see those likes get up there. If you haven't, I see 117 likes to 1 down like. I appreciate that. Much love, man. And hopefully a guy who I've been talking to will get up on here and see this. Let's see. It's all about popularity. He was 79 overall last year, 83 this year, so they did improve him. Yeah, they did, but I personally don't care. I don't play Madden. I have not played Madden in a long, long time. I mean, I think it's been like 5-6 years since I played a Madden video game. I'm not big time into gaming in that sense, and I could care less about Madden ratings. The only time I cared about it was when Megatron was on the cover, and I think it was Barry Sanders. That's the only time I really cared because I wanted to see my team repped. Other than that, to me, it's not a big deal. I know that they put DeAndre Swift as the number 2 best rating for rookie running backs. I think that's about right. To me, I think maybe the best one, but I can see them not making him the best just because it is the Detroit Lions, and that's just kind of the way it is. Again, I personally do not care about that in regards to the Madden rating. I'm sure some of you guys are gamers, and you do care, and I get it. But personally, I do not really care that much about Madden ratings. Folks, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please hit the bell for all my notifications. You got to hit the notifications. It is hard for a small channel like me to get my things across, and notifications help. I'm competing against all these other people, man. Elijah Roberts, 105 watching, no big deal. Hey, it's no big deal, man. At this point, I feel like the channel is growing really well. Without your support, I would not be here. I mean, I think in the last 2 months, I've grown 250%. I think it's something ridiculous. So I appreciate you guys supporting, man. 120 thumbs up to 1 thumbs down. Let's get those thumbs up if you haven't done so. One pride or go green. One pride or ducks. Let's go, ducks. Let's go. Every time I see you, West Branch Ball, you know I'm going to shout you out like that. He's not the best because he is the second to first taken. Yeah, I know. I know, Antone. That's exactly the reason why they took that's the reason why. I know. I stopped playing Madden when they made Peyton Manning be able to actually throw through the bodies of the defensive backs. That's funny. I don't know. I don't play video games that much, in all honesty, man. I haven't played a video game in a while. If I do, it's StarCraft, or if it's a Killer Instinct game. I'm more into games like Farming Simulator. Okay, yeah, those are kind of cool. Right, it's just football game, 100%, man. Hey, I love you too, buddy. What you get for being awesome, that's what you get for being awesome. Well, you know what? You guys are awesome, and without you, the channel's nothing, man. You guys run the channel, and this is for you guys. You tell me what you want to talk about for our beloved show tonight for our Detroit Lions. You run the show. We talked about EG. Sounds like he wants to be a Detroit Lion. That's the Gridiron Blitz. If you ain't subscribed to his channel, you're crazy. If you ain't subscribed to ISN, you're crazy. We're doing big things, guys. TA. Man, he got a lot of subs. I mean, everyone's moving up there, so make sure you subscribe to everyone in ISN. And we're doing everything we can to bring the product better to you. So if you got ideas, let me know as well. Got to go work time? Well, Andrew, hey, have a great time at work. All-decade player for Detroit. Sorry, Mike, but Rodgers, your favorite person in the world, was for the Packers. Forte, the Bears, and Adrian for the... I hate Aaron Rodgers, and y'all know that. I can't stand that dude. I can't stand him. He's so cocky. I can't stand cocky people. I can't stand cocky people. I like humble people. I can't stand people who think, oh, I know everything. I can't stand those people. I know football and you don't. I'm this and I'm that. I can't stand that, man. Hey, what's going on, Dr. Detroit? Hey, you got special emojis? Throw those special emojis in there. You're a member. If you want to be a member too, I do live shows every day. I do funny stuff, man, and that's the bottom line, man. I'm sub to the Gridiron Blitz. We appreciate that. What is your top 3 picks in fantasy football? Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and I would have to say Saquon Barkley. I think those would be the 3. I love Derrick Henry, man. And I tell you what, I would not be opposed to taking him first overall. I just love Derrick Henry. He's a pounder, but Christian McCaffrey's a very good running back. And I think Teddy Bridgewater is going to help him out. But if you go those 3, you're gonna be in great shape, folks. 152 in the chat. I appreciate that. Let's get those likes up. I see 124. Let's get to 152. Hey, what's going on, Jordan Cartwright? What's going on? OMG Gash Hyper. I haven't seen you in here before. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I like that emoji, man. You got Goku going on there. Do all those Lions emojis that you got. I got to add more emojis for you guys. I will do that for sure. If you're not a subscriber, I will shout you out. Just subscribe to my channel. I'll shout you out. But we're here talking any question you guys want to talk about. Throw it in there. I am new. Oh, awesome. This show is for you, Omega Gash Hyper. So you go ahead and ask me any question you want. If you're a Lions fan, go ask a Lions fan. If you're not a Lions fan, that's perfectly fine. Throw me any question that you want to talk about, because that's what it's all about. And I appreciate every one of you guys. Saquon Barkley is my favorite running back. I like McCaffrey as well. Just subbed. Well, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. 166 in the chat. I appreciate it. Everyone get the like button up there. Hey, what's going on? Go Lions. Hey, man, I see that you are now a level 2 member of my channel. You are now platinum. Much love, bro. If we don't play football this season, should Matty P or Bob Quinn be fired? No. If there's no football, you cannot blame them. They have nothing to do with it. They have no control over that. It's literally no control. How out of shape do you think the players are right now? I know I got some COVID weight gains. I got COVID weight gains too, folks. I'm a gym rat. I think that a lot of these guys are very professional. I really do. And I think that they'll be perfectly fine. Maybe players that aren't dedicated, but I think the Detroit Lions, I mean, if you look what Matthew Stafford, he's been working out with the guys, and he's doing everything he can. So I think he's perfectly fine. I think you'll see that maybe other teams' players, like a Plainsworth was years ago, but not for our Detroit Lions, man. Let's see here. Yes, welcome. See, this is a community OMG. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday on my channel. I drop videos every single day. So expect content from me all the time, and welcome. Oh, I say OMG, it's Omega. Sorry. Mike, if you had to pick a jersey, would the Swift or Okudah? I'm taking Swift. That's my next purchase, folks, is DeAndre Swift. The purchase before that, I got my Ducks jersey because I'm an Oregon Duck fan. I'm going to take DeAndre Swift. Let's see. No. Let's see. I spelled like that. Hyper, by the way. I am Omega Hyper, by the way. Okay, Omega Hyper. I will remember that. I got some COVID lazy gains. I think we all do, Chastity. We signed Everson Griffen. Yes, I think it is possible. If you were in here, our own Gridiron Blitz from ISN got the reply on Twitter from Everson Griffen to talk about how he would let's effing go when about signing with the Detroit Lions. Also, the Gridiron Blitz is the one who talked to Matt Patricia. And Matt Patricia said he wants Everson Griffen, a Detroit Lion. Folks, 173 in the chat and only 128 likes. Let's get 173 likes right now. If you've not hit that like button, please do so. And if you got any questions, throw it in there. You guys run the show. Everyone listening, go ahead and ask. Is it possible we sign Griffen? I do. Mike, when are you going to get merch? We're talking about that right now, actually. We're talking about that right now. Get some merchandise. We have some good ideas, like, I don't know, football. I think that's one. Can you see Swift wearing 23? Yes, I think that could be the number he wears, Go Lions. Not me. I had my lazy gains before the COVID. Oh, man, mine started with COVID, man. I was a gym rat, and I'm going to be hurting when I go back. Swift will be a Pro Bowl in year 3. I could see that. I could see that, especially if we decide to run the football a lot. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, man. Sorry, but I am new, so what kind of questions can I ask? Anything you want. You can ask anything you want. This is a NFL channel, a Detroit Lions channel, but when I do subscriber day, you can ask me anything. You can ask anything you want to ask, Omega Hyper. And they call me Hypro Micro sometimes because I get hyped up. Now Derek needs to hear from Quinn. Yes! You know what's funny is I talked to Bob Quinn, he talked to Matt Patricia, and he got an answer for Everson Griffen, and I got one from Deshaun Hans. But he needs to be talking to everybody. Are they going to be offer Grant? They are going to offer. I think they could. I think we'll find out here soon. Yes, Abdul, very active. Detroit is building. They've been building since 1953, but it's time for them to really build upon something this year. Hey, Don, I made a video about it, One Pride Nation. Yes, you did. What's going on, family? I must have missed that one. When did you post it? I'm not 100% sure. Mike got all the energy. Yes, I do. Can Swift catch? Yes, he can, Jorge. And that's why he... TA Noble Sports, make sure you subscribe to his channel. This guy does film study like no other. He knows his football, okay? This guy, if you want to know about something, you talk to TA Noble Sports. He goes, Micro Mike, I need you to check out DeAndre Swift. This was, a month or two before the NFL draft? I said, okay, because I wasn't paying attention to DeAndre Swift at that time. I was paying attention to other running backs. And I took a watch at DeAndre Swift, and what I saw was exactly... Hey, thanks, Ghost of Judah Tribe. Week 1, get prepared for the beatdown. Vamenos, Asos. I know you're... Ghost of Judah Tribe, he is a Chicago Bears fan. And if you're a Bears fan, subscribe to his channel. I know I got a couple here on there. He also does Revelation stuff. And book of stuff. So I appreciate you, Ghost of Judah Tribe, donated $2 super chat, man. Yeah, so I got no problem. Subscribe to his channel if you're a Bears fan. If you really like Bears, he goes after us Lions fans, and I think it's hilarious, man. I think it's hilarious. So I appreciate you, GJT, Ghost of Judah Tribe. I appreciate you, man. But thank you so much. DeAndre Swift, he put me onto DeAndre Swift and say, okay, I got to pay attention to DeAndre Swift. So I go in there, and I watch the film on DeAndre Swift. He's exactly what Darrell Bevell wants. He is an individual that can run the football in between the tackles. He's got the patience, but he's got great hands for a running back to catch the ball out of the backfield. That is exactly what our team covets. And so as soon as I seen his soft hands that he got, and he can catch the football at the backfield when it comes to those type of plays that Darrell Bevell runs, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And so when I seen that, that's exactly what our Detroit Lions want. And I said, the Lions are going to go for this guy. Now, I didn't think that DeAndre Swift left to the second round. I thought the Lions would trade up. But yes, in end of word, he can definitely catch the ball out of the backfield. Let's see, Real Mike, we need Joe Tooney, Alexander, and if I miss your comment, please don't hesitate. I'm not ignoring it. It's just going fairly quickly. Yes, I think we need Joe Tooney. I think it would solidify the offensive line to where I don't have to worry. I worry about it. I absolutely worry about it, and so I know Joe Tooney would solidify the offensive line and force our team to run the football. I see that we got 128 likes. Let's get those likes up. And I think that he would do a fantastic job. Torality, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you. We are doing a subscriber day. So you ask me any single question you want to ask me, and I will get to it. If you ain't subscribed, please do so. I think that Joe Tooney would be a fantastic addition to the Detroit Lions. Probably get him for a 3rd round pick, 4th round pick. We'd have to sign him to a big deal, and I think that's okay. Now, the Ghost of Jude Tribe says, how many times have you beat us in the past 4 games? That is true, but Trubisky sucks. You have to admit that. Come on, man. You know he sucks. Nick Foles, come on, man. You know he sucks, man. Hello, Ghost of Jude Tribe. You better ask Chase to beat us. Chase Daniels beat us, man. You know Trubisky ain't good. Come on, man. You know that. You got to admit it, man. He ain't not that good. I think Foles is better than him. If you don't like the Bears, give me a thumbs down. We don't want no... Oh, okay. Hey, we gotta have some fun, man. We gotta have some fun. Cutler was the worst, by the way. That's facts. I did not like Jay Cutler, and when they got rid of Jay Cutler, I didn't hate the Bears as much. I really, really hate the Packers, because I can't stand cockiness, fellas. But Cutler is the worst. Nick Foles, Trubisky. What's going on, Jude Pride? Get prepared for a beatdown. Hey, it's going to be... We need to win that week 1. We do. I'm telling you right now, we have to win week 1. We have to win week 1. We have to win week 1. And guess what? We have to win week 1 win. And I appreciate that we got to do that. If we don't win week 1, we're in trouble. I think that's a must-win game for the both of us. But hopefully we come out the victor. Of course, Stafford is better than Trubisky. That's not even impressive because he was horrible. Yeah, everyone knows that. Not going to happen, sir. Hey, I hope it happens. Let's put it this way. But throw some Lions questions in there, fellas. Any other questions too? It doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't say we need Griffen, but he would be a cool addition. Yes, I think Everson Griffen would be a quality addition. Can we rank the coaches in the NFC North? Oh, okay. So the worst coach in the NFC North right now. Let's be real, folks. Let's be real. The worst coach in the NFC North is the Detroit Lions coach Matt Patricia as of right now. I would say the second worst coach. I'm not a fan of what's going on with the Packers. I think he's the second worst. I think the third worst is the Chicago Bears. And I think the best is Mike Zimmer, just because I like that. Do you think that our defense could be top 5? No. Detroit Lions defense, I don't believe, is going to be top 5. We don't need to be top 5. I don't think we need to be top 5. I think the Detroit Lions needs to be mid-round. We were 31 ranked last year. It would be hard for me to jump in and say we're going to be a top 5 defense after going 31. They have a lot to improve on. They got to get that defensive line. He's got to I think Zimmer's the best too. Let's see. I definitely think that the Detroit Lions don't need to be a top 5 defense. They need to be a top 16. Or no, mid-round defense, something in there. And to me, that's what we need to be. We need to have that. If we can do that, our offense is really good. I think we can win. Let's see here. Again, if I missed a question, folks, just replace it. Kenny G, TJ Hawkinson, Johnson, DeAndre Swift, Marvin Jones. We are loaded. And I think that an ESPN writer, I forget the name, gave the Lions the 8th worst offensive weapons in the NFL. I thought that was hilariously bad. That is absolutely trash. Trash. Come on, guys. I think we have one of the best offensive weapon groups in the NFL. The depth is insane. I think that no matter what you can say about our defense, our offense is loaded. I mean, let's start with Matthew Stafford. He's a really good quarterback. Top 10 in my opinion. I think if you look at TJ Hawkinson, hey, he just went down last year. I think he's going to be back in a hurry. I think he's going to be real good. I think you have to worry about that guy. I think he's really good for the tight end position. Jesse James is iffy. Our wide receiver group's insane. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones Jr., Danny Amendola, Marvin Hall, the most underrated player, I think, on our team. Then you got Cephas. I think we got fantastic weapons, and let's talk about the running back game. DeAndre Swift, Bo Scarborough, and Kerryon Johnson. I think we have quality pieces, folks. I can see top 10. Doubt it happens. We just need to have a mid-round defense. I think if we do that, we're fine. We don't have to have the best defense in the world. As long as we can finish drives and run the football, we can win. 131 likes, folks. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 150. I would appreciate that. We'll see. There goes the Judah Tribe. We'll see. I don't think so. I think it had a lot to do with his concussion more than anything. His ankle, but it was a concussion. If you've seen, that was a mad hit. Yeah, the concussions, you're right there. Yeah, you're 100% right. If you've seen that fall, that was a nasty fall, man. He don't need to be hurdling no more. Do you think that defunding the police is wrong? Torality. It depends. I don't know. Look, guys, in all honesty here, it's when you come to police, in my opinion, I don't want to get political. Everywhere is different, okay? I experience a different police force where I am at. I live in a suburban area. It's not that populated. I don't live in a New York City. I don't live in other areas where it's Chicago. So I don't know. You have to talk to those people there, how the police are. I've heard there's a lot of corrupt police in the bigger areas. I don't know. I don't live there. So to me, I am a libertarian, and my belief system is everything needs to be localized. So where I live, I don't think so. Not a whole lot happens here. But if you ask someone who lives in Chicago, maybe Judah Tribe, I think he lives in Chicago. You're gonna ask him, or people in Detroit. I think everything should be localized and nothing like forced upon. Because the way we live here in Holland is completely different than people live in Chicago. Let's see here. Bears offense bottom 5. I don't know if they're going to be that bad. I think they'll be better bottom 5. How about we dominate all our opponents? I think we need to dominate all opponents. We got to drink that Kool-Aid. Whoa, we need that Kool-Aid. We need to drink it. This ain't Kool-Aid. This is about to... We need to get that stuff. What's going on? Trox is in the building. Do hashtag TroxStrong for a guy. If you don't know, Travis Troxel got in a really bad car accident, and his wife had multiple surgeries. Finally is home. He's still, they have a lot of recovery going on. Do hashtag TroxStrong or throw some prayers in there. Even if you're not a subscriber to his channel or anything like that, please just throw that in there for a guy. He's a great dude, man, and he still needs that love. Top 5 offense in the middle of the pack defense will be good. Dwayne Hogan, I 100% agree. 110% agree with you. All we need to be is a top 5 offense, and I think we will. We were before Matthew Stafford got hurt. And if we could just have mid-round defense, we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. Let's see here. Mike, lay off the Mountain Dew. I can't, dude. Mountain Dew is Micro Dew, man. That's that Mike will. I can't wait until week 1. Keep the energy, Micro Mike Troxel. Hope your wife is okay, even if you're a Detroit Lions fan. He didn't say the other word. I don't know what he said. Hey, we appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you showing some love to Travis Troxel. He needs it, man. What's going on, Chastity? Look at all that hashtag TroxStrong, Troxel, and your wife. What kind of Kool-Aid is that Mike drinking? This is Mountain Dew Kool-Aid. You can't see it, but that's what it is. So I am drinking my Mountain Dew Kool-Aid because this is my caffeine. So I appreciate all the hashtag TroxStrongs, man. You guys are the MVP. Do you think wide receiver could be number 1 this season? Wide receiver depth? Yes. I think we won't have a number 1 wide receiver. Like Kenny Galladay won't be the best wide receiver. But I do believe we will have the top wide receiver depth chart. Absolutely, man. The depth at the wide receiver position is ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I mean, the depth there, like Marvin Hall is our number 4. And you see how much he was catching. I mean, it's ridiculous, the depth at wide receiver. They were still not doing bad with David Blau and Driscoll. And those guys ain't the best. But I think our wide receiver group as a whole can be number 1. And I think that we don't have like a number 1. We don't have the Julio Jones of the world. We don't have that type of guy. But our depth overall, like if we have an injury to Kenny Galladay, I'm perfectly fine. You know, if we have an injury to Marvin Jones Jr., we'll be fine for a couple games. You know, I don't want it to happen, but I think we'll be fine because the depth is very quality. I'm drinking that blueberry Kool-Aid. Woo! Yes, sir. Honolulu Blue is better than Navy Blue. We got to admit that. Honolulu Blue is look at that Honolulu Blue scrolling across there. It's lovely. Mike Quill, that's right. Try some. Deep Ball Hall. Absolutely Deep Ball Hall. Abso-freaking-lutely. Your fantasy history says you are 41% of winning. What is up with that? You should just quit now. My fantasy history, let's be honest here. I have never, I have done a fantasy on Yahoo before, okay? I never actually did it. I started it, I never finished it. When you look at ESPN, that's a different story. Now, my ESPN one, I go to the playoffs every year, and I win a championship. So, yes, the Yahoo one, I've never actually, I started one before, or started 2, I never actually finished it. So Yahoo is a bunch of BO. Let's see, who in your mind is the leader of the class on the offense and defense? Leader on offense, Matthew Stafford. That's point blank. He's definitely the leader on offense in my opinion. He is going to be the man to lead this offense to the great top. I think that's just the bottom line. And that's what we need, folks. Man, let's get to 150 likes. Don't look like I'm going to get to 200 today, but let's get to 150. I'm at 132. Let's get a 150 right now. 150! Let's get it. And if you're not a member of my channel, become a member. Even you, Ghost of Judah Tribe, you could become a member, because guess what? I don't just talk Detroit Lions in my membership, brother. I talk some stuff. I actually talk a little bit of kind of what you talk about. Not everything, but a little bit. Flowers or Walker on defense? On defense, I think the leader is going to be... I think you're going to see a couple leaders. First off, you're going to see Collins. I think he is going to be leader on this team. I think he's going to bring. I think Jerron Harmon is going to be a leader in that secondary. And look, I'm not 100% sure who's going to be the leader. That's the thing. I don't know who's going to be the guy on defense. Who's going to be the leader. You know, we talk about, that's funny because when we talk about Davis, he's actually got the leadership skills. But the thing is his build is not becoming that. It's not becoming that. And so it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird that he's got the attributes of a fantastic leader. He does. But when it comes to the skill set, he's lacking. So hopefully he can take it up a notch this year, and we'll do that. But I think you're going to see Harmon and Collins, the guys that we got from the Patriots. I know that sounds crazy. Maybe Tavai steps up a little bit. That could be, but I'm not 100% sure, man. Not 100% sure. Let's see, EG going to be a leader of this team. I think. Hey, that would be nice, man. That would be nice. Trey Flowers and EG on the side, they bring a different mentality. I think that would be nice, man. And Everson Griffen, he comes from a really good team. You got some players, but guess what? You're all the Lions. You'll find a way to mess it up. Go ahead and chalk up 2 losses. I'll tell you what, man. Hey, Damian Estrada, you better subscribe to Ghost of Judah Tribe. He's a Chicago Bears fan. He is an avid Chicago Bears fan. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Damian Estrada. You'll like his content. He is he goes at us Lions fans, and but that's what he likes, man. But don't worry, man. We're gonna have 2 dubs on the Chicago Bears, and it's gonna be real nice to see. The Lions put up a 40 burger on the Chicago Bears. Hey, what's your thoughts on these crazy rumors? The NFL possibly playing a season in New Zealand. I have never heard that, Damian Estrada. Let me know, folks, if you've heard this rumor that we could be playing in New Zealand. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I've never heard it. Let me know, guys, if you've heard this. Man, that would be all crazy. Do they even have, I've never even heard of stadiums there. Maybe we can play in India or Turkey. That would be cool, man. I want to go play in India and Turkey. I think you play in India and Turkey, that would be legit. I like those countries, man. No word on Jorge. They're trying to make them go. Eddie Jackson, Gibson, Kyle Fuller, and yeah, Kyle Fuller's gone. He's good, and that's a good player. Woo! We are going to sweep the Bears and Packers and Vikings. I really hope so. We're going to go, here's facts, man. We're going 19-0. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I know it's not going to be that way. I hope. India, no Turkey, possibly. That's true. Yeah, well, I know that they probably wouldn't do it in Turkey, but for sure. Hey, man, I appreciate that thumb down that I just got. I appreciate you. We are in trouble here for sure. I want Plan B. Hey, what's going on, Plan B? Welcome, man. I haven't seen you in here since now, so I appreciate you. Regardless of what people's opinions are, Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia and their numbers, you have Ray Charles just did not know the squad together, and they are trying to win. They're trying to win. I think they're going to win a lot this year, guys. I think we're going to win a lot. But, well, not like a lot where we're going to go 16-0. I think 9 and 10 wins is legit kind of what we can look forward to. I don't think that that we're going to go, 6 wins, 7 wins. If we go 7 and 8 wins, they're going to be really mad because I don't want that. I would rather go 1 win than 7 and 8 wins because, yes, localize everything, bro. That's what I am, man. I'm like independent libertarian. So I am not an individual that kind of likes to dictate what I view on others, man. I'm just not that type of person. I have different ways. So yeah, 19-0. But I think 8 wins would make me mad. I think 7 wins would make me mad. 6 wins gonna really make me mad. 5 wins will make me mad. I would rather go 1 win to 4 wins or 9 wins to 10 wins. Hey, what's going on, Sports Fury? Hey, welcome. And if you are not a subscriber to my channel, please do so. I see that you're a Bears fan. There's a couple Bears fans in here as well. You probably want to subscribe to Ghost of Judah Tribe. He is a big-time Bears fan. Let's see. Lions going to eat the Bears week 1. I do agree with that. Hey, Sports Fury, I appreciate for the subscription there, and so does Deadpool. You are MVP. I appreciate you, man. And much love, brother. Much love. Let's see here. Damien Estrada. Cheers, Damien Estrada. Yes, welcome, Estrada. And let's see, 10-6 this year. We win the NFC North. Ben Diesel, I hope, man, I truly, truly hope we do win the NFC North this year. That would be fantastic for the fact that we have not won it yet. We have never won the NFC North. It is time to win the NFC North, and I appreciate that. And if we win the NFC North, that would be fantastic. But again, if you're Bears fans in there, subscribe to Ghost of Judah Tribe. I know a lot of people give this guy grief, but he's been nothing but respectful to me anytime he gets on my chat. He likes to troll people about the Lions and Bears talk, but that's all it is. He's actually a really nice dude, man. So as long as you're on his good side, I guess. But yeah, man, let's see. If you're another YouTuber in here and you do content, let me know. I will shout you out. I always shout out everybody in the chat. If you're a content creator, let me know. I will let you let the chat know, because we're all in this together, man. We're all small channels. Small channels need to ride together. We die together. And guess what? There's 2 billion people on YouTube. 2 billion people. It is not easy when you're a small channel. Love the channel, man. Another year and not winning the NFC. Well, we'll see, man. I think that we'll make it as a wild card, in my opinion. I would love to win the NFC North, though. I would love it. If you're all not subscribed to the Sports Fury, amazing channel. Subscribe to the Sports Fury. Subscribe to his channel. That would definitely be awesome, man. I'll give you a shout out, bro, on our next live. Well, I appreciate you. Definitely subscribe to the Sports Fury. And that's what it's all about. We're one community, man. It doesn't matter if you're a Lions fan or not a Lions fan. We're all in this together. And it's not easy creating content. So we're one community. That's what we are. So if you're not a Lions fan, we're one community. That's what we are. Bears going 12-4, 8-0 in the division. Okay, Estrada, he's definitely drinking the brown Kool-Aid for sure. And that would be fun. Stay off the marijuana. Okay, I've been looking for Lions content creator for a long time. Hey, I'm right here. Actually, there's a lot of content creators here. The Gridiron Blitz, myself, you got TA Noble Sports. We're ISN. You subscribe to all the ISN members. We are all Detroit Lions content creators. This is a community of a lot of us. So a lot of us in here love Detroit Lions, and when you go live, I can't wait to jump up in there as well, man. The Bears, let's see, are we going to destroy the Bears? I hope we do. I hope we defeat them. I hope we destroy them. Damon, you on special stuff? They're on that special stuff, man. So let's go in there with the questions, guys. This time is yours. Ask me any question you want to ask, and I shall answer like I am a genie. You know, you just don't need to rub me for an answer to come out. You're not wrong choice of words. Oh, the great Kamara, we will destroy the Bears. Don't worry, there it goes to Judah Tribe. I know. Don't worry, Estrada. All the hey man, I just want to get a victory. I just want to win week 1. I want to get a first down. I think that's the way we go. How many sacks will Flowers get? That's a good question, Alexander. I think that he'll get 10 sacks. I'm going to say he finally gets double-digit sacks. I think he gets 10 sacks this year. If you look at the beginning of the year last year, he wasn't doing too good. He was injured. But I'd say about midway, he was getting a sack a game. And I think it's possible for him to get 10 sacks, especially if we get an Everson Griffen on the other side, a little more presence for offensive linemen to have to pay attention to. He's not the main guy where they got to sit and watch. I think that's the biggest deal. I think 10 sacks is doable. And I think that's kind of what we want to get from him. Let's see here. False start. Will start. Can the Lions D take care of business? I hope so. I agree, Mike. Don't want to be mediocre. 10 wins or more. Yeah, I'm tired of mediocrity because it doesn't help you in the draft. All it does is screw you over, man. Only way the Bears go 12-4 is if Matt Nagy himself plays quarterback. Well, if their defense plays insane, they can always win. I don't see them going 12-4. I can see the Bears going around 9 wins. I kind of see that. I think the NFC North is actually really close, guys. I think you're going to see a lot of teams in the 9-10 win area, 9-10, 11. Let's see. Clearly, you don't know. Coming on, right place. All right, Micro Mike, gotta run. Keep up the good work, even though you're a Detroit fan. Hey, you too as well. Ghost of Judah Tribe. Next time you go live, I'll try to get on there and hit you up and talk some football. When you get to 1,000, I'll be the first one to throw you some money, man. I'm gonna super chat you the first time when you get to 1,000. Let's see. Lions gonna get laid down by the Bears. That's funny. Let's see. Anytime you need Detroit Lions, ISN can help you out. Would love to talk NFC with you all. Yeah, if you want to do, hey, what's going on, Heatwave TV? Mike, I am a sub of Noble Sports. Well, awesome. Well, welcome here. I appreciate you talking on here. If you're not a subscriber on my channel, I do kind of like what TA does. Me and TA, we're good buddies. We've been friends for a long time. I'm kind of like a TA in a sense of my channel. So if you subscribe to my channel, I'll make sure to shout you out. And you'll see Deadpool swing across here. So thank you for stopping in and hit that like button, man. We do. TA does shows too when he can, but we do live shows on my channel every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. And we talk all things, whatever. We just go with the flow, man, and I appreciate you jumping in here. Absolutely appreciate that. Let's see here. Yes, anytime you want to talk Detroit Lions talk, or do a combination where I jump on your channel, vice versa, let me know, and we will do that for you. Let's see. Great show. Well, I appreciate you, man. And you guys run the show, Heatwave. You run the show. You tell me what you want me to talk about, and that's how we're going today. Are you feeling the buzz about the new Ford Bronco pumping money into Detroit's economy? I have not heard the buzz, in all honesty. I have not heard anything about that, guys, so I apologize. I see we're 139 thumbs up. Let's get to 150. That would be fantastic. And I am sorry I have not heard about that. Do you think our defensive line got stronger? I think that it got healthier. I think that's the big deal, is health. With Deshaun Hand coming back, that's really going to help out the health of our defensive line. I think it really puts us in a better situation. When Hand went down, it really hurt us, guys. And I think the injuries and the subtraction of Snacks Harrison and the subtraction of Mike Daniels helped out the defensive line. Then we added the free agents. I think that will definitely help us out. I think we're not done there. Hopefully we can get like an Everson Griffen, but in my opinion, I want a defensive tackle. I'd like to get a Marcel Darius. I thought even about trading for a Chris Jones, but that ain't happening no more as he signed a long-term deal. 62 in the chat. Hit that like button if you've done so. If you want to become a member, check out the memberships. But I think that it did get better from last year, but I think we still got some work to do. Penasini, he's a late draft pick. You know, I don't think him being the greatest thing since sliced bread. He's a late draft pick. He's got some development. I think we need some help, though. I do think we need some help, but I do think it did get better. Yeah. Hope doing everything is okay. Feeling better. Yes. Hashtag Troxstrong. One Pride Nation. So, yo, what's good? Yeah, hey, man, absolutely, man. We are one Pride Nation here. We're one community. So, Sports Fury, anytime you want to collaborate, that's what it's all about. Absolutely. He did not like Joey. Who did not like Joey? Joey Harrington? Oh, and he played for the Detroit Lions. What do you think of Joey Harrington? I'm not a big fan of Joey Harrington, even though I was happy they drafted him I'm an Oregon Duck fan, guys. Come on, let's admit it. But I did not like him in the situation he was in. Maybe he could have been better, but to me, he had that personality. I just didn't feel it was for a quarterback era for the Detroit Lions. He had that kind of beta male to him in a sense that like he drank wine and played on the piano and stuff, which is not bad, but I think you need maybe a little bit different mindset in regards to the quarterback position, especially Detroit. You got to admit that the fans don't play around here, but you got to have a different level. Like, look at Stafford. He gets criticized left and right by the media, by the fans, and it doesn't even bug it, man. You got to have that mentality. Definitely got stronger. Julian was a great draft pick. Yes, he was. What's your thoughts on Myles Garrett getting extended contract? Myles Garrett's a really good player. I know he had that screw up when it comes to the helmet to the face, but at the same time, guys, Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone falls short of the glory. I fall short of the glory. I'm not perfect. I've done ridiculous things and stupid things myself. Matter of fact, I was a big rival of the Gridiron Blitz. I didn't like the Gridiron Blitz. We were together in a different group, and I could not stand the Gridiron Blitz. I didn't like him. I thought he didn't like me. We beefed back and forth. Come to find out, I was incorrect. He was incorrect. And so we all fall short. And when it comes to Myles Garrett, he fell short with the helmet to the face. But he's a fantastic player. He gets after the quarterback. He gets after him, man. Like, the dude is a baller. I would love to have him on my defensive line. He's scary. We had Ndamukong Suh. He scared people. He scared offenses. He scared offensive linemen. He scared offensive coordinators. He scared quarterbacks. Was he dirty? A little bit. Stepping on people. But make no mistake about it. When Ndamukong Suh was on that defensive line, we were getting after it. And guess what? Myles Garrett can get after it too. So if you tell me, was it a good signing for them? Absolutely, it was a good signing. I wish we could have a Myles Garrett. I think the defensive line, in my opinion, is the most important part of a team. The offensive trenches. I played wide receiver in the NFL. I was an individual who loved getting first downs, who did the hooah. I was the guy in the middle. I loved it, okay? But I can tell you right now, we weren't the difference maker. It's the guys in the middle. It's the offensive defensive line. If you have a defensive line that can penetrate and defeat offensive linemen on a regular basis, scare quarterbacks to death, scare offensive linemen to death, stop their run, and you can do that, you're going to win football games. 2014, our defense was number 2. Our defensive line was scary, and we should have won that game against the Dallas Cowboys if it wasn't for an errant pickup flag by Jera and his crew. Defensive lines is the most important part, and that's why I am so hard for this team, having a defensive line strength for this team. That's how you win football games. Scare quarterbacks, and he does that. That's what we need. That's what this team needs. And I can forgive anyone for mistakes. If you make a mistake, as long as you ask for forgiveness, that is hashtag facts. Because Mike Vick did it. He did some horrible things, but he came back a different man, and he made a good change. And that's what it's all about, because we all have skeletons in our closet. We are all not perfect. I am definitely not perfect. I talk trash. I talk mad trash. And about the Gridiron Blitz. Guess what? I was wrong. And we talked and he talked trash about me. He was wrong. And guess what? We made up. And now we started ISN. And we're going for greatness. So yes, if you make a mistake, we all can fix it. Appreciate that, Jorge. Mike, you played in the NFL? Not in the NFL. No, I wish. I actually joined the Army when I was 17. I wanted to I lived in Oregon, so I wanted to become an Oregon Duck, but situations happened. I moved back to the state of Michigan. 9/11 happened, and I decided to join the Army after 9/11 on my 17th birthday. That's when I met the recruiter. No, but I wanted to go. I played in high school. I wanted to play in college for the Oregon Ducks. That was a goal, and then things happened, and 9/11 happened, so it kind of screwed up everything. Let's see. I take secondary as the most important part of the defense. Oh, I can see that, Antonio Hightower. Look, that's what Matt Patricia believes. They start from the back end forward, but I start from the forward back. I want a scary defensive line. I want a defensive line that scares people. And to me, that's how you make a team good. That's the way I want to build. It could be different. I can't wait. Might get yelled at by ISN. Mike, I might do a live stream tomorrow if I can get my setup set up. Okay. Hey, you got to make sure you put the MVP first, but if she's okay with it, then I think that's perfectly fine. New member definitely will. You got my number. You're a new member? Let me know. I don't know if you became... I can't tell. I don't get notifications. If you're a member, let me know. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Andrew. What positions did you play, Mike? I played wide receiver. That was my position. Now, I was a very cocky wide receiver. I was one of those guys who first down, and I would go crazy. So, but yeah, I was a wide receiver. I kind of was a little bit of a diva. I was an individual who I was not big in size. I was skinny, and I'm only 6 foot tall, so I was not the big guy. So people underestimated my abilities, and so I was a little bit cocky. And that's kind of why I like Danny Amendola. People underestimate his abilities, and I think he's not that bad of a wide receiver. Monetize, I think he is. What do you think of our offensive line? Alexander Kamara. Good question. I think our offensive line is okay. I think it's between 10 and 14-ish. I think that's kind of where our offensive line is ranked right now. I think we have a mid-round left tackle. Not bad. You know, he's up there with the 14-15 type of left tackle. I don't think he's the greatest in the world, but you can have worse. I think the issue is our left guard. I'm not sure what Joe Dahl's bringing. I think Sternberg will eventually replace him by the end of the year, but I think that's my issue. Frank Ragnall's an awesome center. I think Jonah Jackson will be a great right guard, and I think Halapoulides Vaitai is a good right tackle. I think we got a good offensive line. It's not great. It's not Dallas Cowboys of years past offensive line. It's not the top offensive line in the world, but it's a good offensive line. If we sign EG, what should we sign him for? Troxel Sports Talk. Let's see. If we sign EG, what do you think we should sign him for? I think that $10 million. I think that Antonio Hightower is saying, I think $10 million is about right. I think that would be a decent amount to send him to, 10, 11 million. I think that would be fine. Maybe a 2-year deal, something like that. I think Everson Griffen would be fine for a couple years. He's only 32, guys. It's not like his dude's 37 years old. Let's see. I could play wide receiver and have early Deshaun Jackson speed. Oh, okay. All wide receivers are divas. That's facts. You're a shutdown. I agree. I'm glad we signed Amendola. I am too. You know, let's talk about this Danny Amendola re-signing. Do you guys, to people, I want to let you know a little bit stats about Danny Amendola. His stats was over 600 yards. Let me tell you a little bit about wide receiver position. They talk about how he's not had touchdowns. Okay, I get it. He's not had touchdowns. He only had, 2 touchdowns, 1 touchdown? Okay. As a wide receiver, I can tell you right now, it's not all about touchdowns. It's about the first downs. First downs is extremely important to keep the drive. That's what we have TJ Hawkinson, Kenny Galladay, and Marvin Jones. They're the guys to get the touchdowns. We also have individuals like the running backs, Bo Scarborough, Kerryon Johnson, DeAndre Swift to get the touchdowns. But if you could get the first down, keep the drives going, that's the most important part to me. Danny Amendola brings that. He had over 600 yards. He had more yards than half of the NFL's number 2 wide receivers. Think about this. He had over 600 yards, half of the NFL's number 2. He's our number 3 wide receiver. So his yardage is there. And let's not talk about how it was David Blau and Jeff Driscoll who is the quarterback. Imagine if Matthew Stafford would have been the quarterback. The numbers would have been higher. And by the way, he played his heart out all the way to the end, knowing the season was over. Veteran presence. Is he going to have the same numbers as last year? Probably not. That's hard to replicate when you're a number 3 wide receiver. But he's a valuable asset to our team. Absolutely valuable asset. If we have a wide receiver go down, guess what, guys? If Amendola goes down, we got a Cephas, we got a Marvin Hall. If Kenny Galladay goes down, we got the depth there, and that's what he brings. You got to have those guys to get the first downs. First downs are extremely important. That's why we lost games last year, folks. We lost games because we could not finish drives. We could not finish games. We could not get first downs on the important third down in the fourth quarter. Why? Slot receivers are extremely important. Why did we sign Coleman? Coleman because he can protect the slot. With a better defensive line, we paid this money to get in that slot and shut down those receivers because first downs are vital. That's why we failed last year, guys. We could not close games out. If you get first downs, you can close games down and get those touchdowns. But if you're going 3 and outs, you're not going to win football games. And that's why Danny Amendola is vital to the team. You look at teams that have very good slot receivers. They get the first downs. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And when you have an individual like that, it makes you get dubs. And so I like Danny Amendola. I like it. It's not like it's an insane contract. We paid Mike Daniels $7 million last year, and he did absolutely nothing. We paid Danny Amendola near the same range, and he's going to produce for us. So that's the way I see it. I see 140 likes. I appreciate that. If we get to 150, that would be absolutely awesome. Y'all didn't have a real quarterback. Okay, I saw actually won pride. Haha. Amendola had a career resurgence last year. He's a pretty solid slot. Yes, he is. He's a solid slot receiver. His age, I get it. I get it, folks. That's why he's a slot receiver. He's not. If he can get the first downs, I don't care who it is. I don't care. I don't care if he's 32 years old. Just get the first down. If you could produce, I don't care. We had Anquan Boldin was old when he signed with the Lions. Anquan Boldin was. But Anquan Boldin, he brought a toughness, and he brought those first downs that we needed. That's what we got in Danny Amendola. Mike, I love your background, brother. I just realized it's moving. Yeah! You see that? I got it moving. I wanted to switch it up, guys. I wanted to switch it up. That's why I kept saying grid. I said grid, pay attention. He found it out real quick. Let's see here. Love Amendola. The play gets hurt last year. Absolutely gave up his body for the catch. Great teammate, 100%. He will take the hit. He's a great teammate. And he was playing to the end when the season was over. For someone who's a veteran, that's tough. That's tough nails there. Like, you got to take your hats off to it. Tell you, Lou, Mike, he hates Amendola. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Everyone is entitled to the opinion. Look, people, for whatever reason, thought Chase Young sucks. People thought for whatever reason that Bosa sucks. People thought for whatever reason that, Matthew Stafford sucks. People thought for whatever reason that Jeff Okudah sucks. You're going to have people that have different opinions, but I'm going to tell you from my perspective, and you can make your own decision from there. But I like Danny Amendola. If we get Joe Thuney, will our offensive line be? I think our offensive line would be. Joe Thuney up there. He takes Joe Dahl's spot. We're talking 5 range there. We get Joe Thuney. You put Taylor Decker, Joe Thuney, Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, and Halapoulides Vaitai. Whoa! That's insane offensive line. Run behind that. Who's gonna stop that? That's what I'm talking about. I understand that Happy birthday to Shane Skidmore. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Double S. Happy birthday to you. Everyone wish this man a happy birthday. He was super excited at his birthday. Wish this man a happy birthday. We appreciate you coming in and rocking with your boy. If we have Joe Thuney on this offensive line, we're running the football. How are you going to stop it? You're going to run the football. You're going to pass the ball. You're going to dominate. And that's why I want him. I understand. Look, I think we're going to have a good offensive line, but I want elite offensive line. There is no stopping offensive line. That's what I want. I want that, man. We want that offensive line that punches. Again, what do I talk about? Defense and offensive lines. I talk about it all the time. That's how you win football games. This is what it takes. This is what it takes. It takes power. Black and blue division. Power. Power. No more finesse. Punch you in the mouth. Power. That's what we need. That's what I covet. A nasty offense and defensive line. Alexander Kamara, you are 110% correct. 110% correct. That's hashtag facts. Folks, I see 140 likes. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 150 likes. That would be fantastic. If you ain't hit that like button, please do so. Everybody's wishing you a happy birthday, and that's hashtag awesome. Amendola is a Texas boy, and he has the same tough attitude as Zach Thomas of the world. But body size is not his side like Wes Welker. Danny will coach next year. I can see that. I can see him being a coach. He's got a very good mentality. And that southern strength, right? Oh, yes. Do you realize that we would need to trade for Thuney by tomorrow? It'd be tough to do. I thought the trade deadline is in October. I thought, oh, he's got the franchise tender. That's the reason why. I think that Joe Thuney works with how the Lions run the ball and ran the power concept past couple of years, and he always struggled to breed his butter in the pass blocking. Okay. Everyone, thank you. I'm bowling while y'all live. Well, that's awesome, man. Hopefully you get a strike, and that would be fantastic. Bowling is fun. And zone run blocking, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Look at all these happy birthdays, man. Happy birthday. And subscribe to everyone in ISN, folks. If you're not a subscriber to ISN, that's crazy. We do stuff all the time. I drop videos every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Expect it. That my video will be dropped at 2 p.m. It does it every day besides Tuesday and Thursday. I drop a video at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's what I do. Gridiron Blitz drops a video at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We're trying to start a trend here. You get it? Because the YouTube algorithm is difficult, man. So you got to be consistent. The question is, if we don't get a season this year, how do you think it affects the next season with the possibility of a lockout next year? That's, man, if we do not have a season this year, I don't know what will happen next year. That is interesting because you got to talk about the NFL draft. It's going to affect. You're going to talk about the cap situation. I think it's going to go down. And the demands by the players, it could be a cluster F. I don't know how it would affect, but I think it wouldn't be good. I think it wouldn't be good at all. I think the NFL will take a big hit. I think it's possible that we don't have a season. Hopefully that's not the case. But man, that's the big question mark. I'm actually going to do a video on what is the cause and effect of not having an NFL season. What is it going to do? That's going to be very interesting to see, fellas. And so that is a great question. And that's the big unknown right now. That is the giant unknown when it comes to the season. There is no lockout because they passed the CBA. They passed the CBA. So that's it. Just I don't know what's going to take place, folks. I could not tell you what is going to take place. But it is what it is. Got a turkey, Shane? Okay, there's no lockout because they passed it. Let's see. What other question you guys got going on for your boy? We're going to do 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes! We're going to talk some whatever you want. Post the questions in there. Do you think that they drafted rookies will get cut this season because coaches won't see them play? I do see, because if you look at last year, folks, at least if you're a Lions fan, a lot of our players, some of our players that got drafted did not make the team. So I think, yes, there's going to be a couple rookies that don't make the team. I think, especially late round rookies, you're talking very hard to make the team. And so I could see them getting signed to the practice squad. I'm not sure how big the practice squad. I think it's going to be 9 members. I think the 55 is the roster itself. But yes, there's going to be a couple rookies that don't make it. Now, early round rookies, no. Late round rookies, yes. I think there'll be some. Maybe Penasini doesn't make it, something like that. I think Huntley's going to make the team. I do. I think he's going to make the team. But you could see something like that. We have a season we're talking about billions and billions of dollars. Ben Diesel, that's what I hope. You know, the money, the revenue there is an intense thing. It's no joke when it comes to the money. And we're not just talking about the NFL itself. We're talking about all across the board in regards to, we're talking marketing. We're talking commercials. We're talking NCA. We're talking about Nikes. We're talking about Ford. We're talking about everything connected would lose money. And guess what? The economy would take a major hit. And I don't think all those billionaires, the billionaires and the millionaires would like that too much. So that's hashtag facts. Let's see. Maybe one can't see or two. Nick Bodden will make the team. Nick Bodden, Travis Troxel. He wants Nick Bodden. Who thinks Nick Bodden's going to make a team? Put that in the comment section. Y for yes, N for no. Does Nick Bodden make the team? I want to see right now. Does he make the team? Does he make the team? Y for yes, N for no. Does he make the team? I say he does not. And not for lack of skill. I just think they want nada. I think he is more versatile with the tight end position. That's what I kind of see, folks. I see Nada will be making the team. One Pride says yes. 1 yes. Dwayne Hogan no. 2 no. What if we get Lyle Collins? I don't think we're going to get Lyle Collins. I think that would be cool, though. 2 yes, 4 no. Okay, we got 2 yes, 4 no. Not too bad. Not too bad, Trox. Not too bad, Travis. Not too bad. I don't think we trade for him. I think that would be interesting, but I think Decker actually is going to be on the left and the right side. And to the ha. To the no. I don't think so, man. For sure. I don't think we're going to trade for him. I think if I honestly even think that I don't think we're going to trade for a Joe Tooney or pick up a Larry Warford. That's just my preference. I think they're okay with where they're at. I just prefer more depth at the offensive defensive line because those are the positions I want to be dominant. I think Nick Bawden doesn't make the team. Okay, we got what? 5 no to 2 yes. You got to be able to block for Swift and Johnson. I agree, Travis. I like Nick Bawden. I do. I'm just looking at the perspective of a Matt Patricia and a Bob Quinn in regards to what they want. Nada does Bawden's job better than him and is way more versatile. He is versatile. That's the thing. He is a versatile individual, and that's why I'm thinking that. But that I could be wrong. And then Travis Troxels of Troxel Sports Talk of Travis Troxels hashtag Sports Talk could be right. I see 140 likes up there. We are close to 150. We are close to 150, so if you haven't done so, I would appreciate your boy. Because, folks, that's the bottom line. Let's see. Nada does Bawden's job better than him. Micro, do you think Hunter Bryant will make team? Yes. I think he's going to make the team. Yes. I think he's going to. That is the individual. He's like the unknown soldier, right? We don't talk about it because he hasn't been on the field that much, but I definitely think he makes the team, and hopefully he can stay healthy for 16 games because we need him, guys. We really need help on that defensive line. We need help with the linebacker area. We need versatile. We need versatile players. And we drafted this guy to produce time now. He needs to produce. Yes, he makes the team, no doubt about it. Nada didn't even sniff the 53-man until Nick Bawden went on IR. That's true, but that's facts. If Matty P stays next year, do you see us bringing in more Patriot players? Yeah, why not? I mean, we pick more Patriot players. But if we win this year, if we do good this year, this is what I prefer us to do, in all honesty, is not sign a lot of free agents. I know that sounds crazy, but I want to build to the draft. I want to be able to, like the Patriots do, players go in and out, left and right. They just go in, they come out, they go in and out, and that's what I want for us to do for the Detroit Lions. I want us to be able to draft replacements. That's what I want. Draft our replacements and let free agents walk, and then we get a supplementary draft pick. That's what I want. I want to get those draft picks like the Patriots do. Man, they get 3rd round draft picks, 4th round draft picks. That's what I want our team to do. So if we win this year, let our free agents walk that you don't want to re-sign, and don't pick up big-time names. Just pick up the small guys. That's what I want, man. I want us to be a team that we draft our players. Isn't that what you guys want? Tell me what you want. Do you want a team to pick up the big names all the time? Or do you want folks that are building through the draft? I prefer draft. What's your thoughts on Mostert wanting to get traded from the 49ers, and where do you see him getting traded to? That's a great question, Damian Estrada. I seen that he did want to get traded for the 49ers. It'll be interesting to see. The Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm not 100% sure if they're going to keep their running back. I know that he was starting some issue with Khan. I can see them trading him to a team like that. Because look, if in my opinion, when you have a player from the NFC, the best bet is to trade him to an AFC and vice versa. Obviously, that's sometimes not the case. Maybe they don't even trade him. Maybe they just keep him and say F it. You know what I'm saying? It very well could be a situation like that. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked at all to see something like that. I want Clowney or Griffen. I want Griffen more than Clowney. I think that would be, in my opinion, just because of the money that I think Clowney's going to demand. But I prefer a defensive tackle, I think, over that. But that's just my preference. I would be happy if we got Griffen. But if they decide to go Clowney, that'd be interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna whine about it. No Mike Hunter Bryant, the undrafted tight. Oh, sorry. I thought about the defensive end says linebacker that we took last year, Bryant. Okay, Hunter Bryant, the tight end. This is the competition you're looking at when it comes to him. Is him versus Jesse James. I think Jesse James definitely got the start, but I think Bryant definitely could make the roster. I think he could. Dolo Dynamite, what's going on, man? Woo! I haven't seen you in a bit. Welcome, brother. He is a member of mine, a channel member, and I appreciate you. But yes, Austin Bryant, that's right. So when it comes to Bryant, Hunter Bryant, I think he has a potential to make the roster. I think he does. I think we could go 3 tight ends. And that's interesting to see because you're going to be watching him versus Jesse James. I have Jesse James as a possible trade candidate before the trade deadline, possibly, if he does not live up to his contract. I think it's possible. But I think he can start in. I think if we put him on the practice squad, I think another team will sign him. That's the thing when it comes to him. I think another team would sign him. So I think we could attempt to put him on the practice squad, but we might sign him to the 53 just because 31 other teams may want to attempt to sign him. Dolo, what's up, man? He is dropping those sick emojis. I appreciate it, man. Look at those emojis on there. The Washington Redskin potatoes. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm thinking about the Washington COVIDs, the Washington Rex, the Washington Turtles. I think that would be funny. But I think like the Wolfhawks, they're saying, or the Wolfpacks. I don't know what other team. It'll be interesting to see what they get. TA. Oh, I love Mostert for the Bears. Yeah, I think he could go to the Bears too. I think that would be a good spot for him. With that, again, it's an NFC team, but I can see the Bears doing that. Hunter will make the team. It's going to be close, man. I think it's going to be close. I think he does simply for the fact of, again, I think other teams would sign him. So what's going on, fellas? Been working 6 days wow, Dolo, 6 days, 12 hours. That's intense, Dolo. And, man, yeah, that's some hard work, brother. That is some hard work. And that's what you want to see from our fellas, is working extremely hard, folks. 53 in the chat. I appreciate that there's 53 in the chat. If you hit that like button, please do so. I have to see the likes on here because I don't have it on there. Not really. Division opponent getting worse. Amendola was a great replacement for Golden Tate. He was. Golden Tate, though, is great after the catch. I think he brought a different style to that, and I absolutely loved it. But for the contract that Tate wants and kind of what he brought, when Danny Amendola brought to the table, I think it was not bad at all. And I love Deep Ball Hall, guys. We don't talk about Deep Ball Hall enough. Deep Ball Hall is a baller, man. Patriots signing Cam Newton. Where do you see Trevor Lawrence getting drafted? Trevor Lawrence will get drafted, in my opinion, by the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think Jacksonville will be the worst team in the NFL. I think Jacksonville Jaguars are really, really, really wanting to suck for him. And it's not a bad strategy. If you're a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, would you rather suck this year and have a quarterback of the future, or you'd rather be mediocre and still suck for the next 15 years? So, suck like they did with Luck, but Luck retired early. Get your quarterback and then move forward. To me, Jacksonville Jaguars right now is the 32nd ranked team in the NFL. And if I was to pick, but again, if there's no season, who knows, man? Who knows? Dolo, when you have time to spend that money, he ain't going to be able to spend it. You want Martin Mayhew back, don't you? No, I do not want Martin Mayhew back. That's a crazy statement. Mike, if you were Lions owner, would you change your team colors and name to revamp your brand? I actually like the Detroit Lions. I do. I think that's, it just depends on what team. I think there's some dumb team names and there's some dumb bad, there's some bad colors. I really like the Lions uniform and I like the name. I love the Honolulu blue and silver. But if I was a team that did not have a really good, a logo, yeah, I would, man. I would too. Let's say that, I like the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons. I love their colors. I love the name. I think that's a good name. I think I'm not a big fan of the Miami Dolphins. I don't think the colors are that great. The name doesn't scare me that much. I'm kind of an individual that likes that mean streak. Kind of like it, just some of the names. It just depends. It depends. Washington Redskins, if they decide to do a name change, that's perfectly fine. Hey, what's going on to Dern? The Dern from ISN. I appreciate you, brother, getting in here. Thanks for your service. Well, thank you, Ben Diesel. I appreciate you. And anyone else who served their country, whether you're a veteran, active service member, we appreciate you, and God bless you. All that Marvin Hall does is run fast, straight line, and there are some fans that would do the same thing. I love what Marvin Hall brings to the Lions. He stretches the field, and we need a stretcher. When could we get both resigned? Kenny G? When can we get? I think Kenny G will be resigned in the next. Hopefully before training camp. I think it'll come fairly soon. I'm going to expect before training camp. That's kind of what my hope is. I think they're going to get him signed. I'm going to find a way. I predict we cut really good offensive player this year. Oh, yeah, I do too, Dwayne Hogan, because of our skill set. 100%, I'm with you. I think there's going to be players cut for the offense that are really good quality players. And this is what happens, folks. This is what happens when you have a good depth. Players get cut. That's the bottom line. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Jacksonville did not put COVID into the equation for the profit. They made more money in Europe than USA. That is why they will tank, because they are losing market share. Yeah, I think Jacksonville Jaguars are one of those teams that could change. Matthew Huntley, what's going on, man? And he's a member of my channel, and I see that you're platinum, brother. I appreciate you. Jorge, you're right. I think that's another team that could do a rebrand. I'm not a fan of their colors. And the Jaguars, I guess I don't know. I think they got some issues going on there in regards to fans, in regards to their colors, in regards to their location. I think a rebrand could be there. Smooth J, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the chat, man. Washington Red Bulls. I like that. That's not a bad name, the Red Bull. That's scary. That's scary, man. Like, I like the idea of having, like, a fierce animal. Like a lion's fierce. You know what I'm saying? Even a bear is fierce. You get an animal that's scary. A panther, that's fierce. A falcon, that's a wicked name. I like the Eagles' name. I like their colors. To me, that's what it's all about, man. Let's see here. Hope everyone is well. Let's see, finally home. Matthew is back. Yes, he's back. Happy you're home, Trox. He is home. And God bless him. Awesome, Trav. Glad to hear that. Everyone's showing Trav love. Hashtag Trox Strong. Hashtag Trox Strong. Ranks everyone record in the NFC North. Ooh, that's a great question. And I'm not going to do, this is not in depth. This is just off the whim. I said the Vikings are 11-win team. 11-5. I think the Detroit Lions will be 10-6. I think the Packers will be 9-7. I think that the Bears could be 9-7. I think it's going to be really, really close, guys. The NFC North, I don't think there's no Kansas City Chief in the NFC North, but I also don't see the Jacksonville Jaguar in the NFC North. Let's see here. Then they have a can of Red Bull in their helmet. That's funny, a Red Bull? That would be funny. We also have a realize of the Jacksonville that they're usually more away fans than their fans. Yeah, Jacksonville Jaguars got a rebrand. And I think even the Chargers, man. I know they did a rebrand, but there's too many teams in LA. You got to, like, I love what the Raiders that went to Las Vegas. To me, I know everyone liked the Oakland, but man, that Las Vegas Raiders, to me, that's sick, man. I like it. I like their stadium, the way they built it. Their name, the Raider, is ridiculous. I liked how they moved to Las Vegas. I think that was a good idea. It's not too bad rebrand, man. Washington can't take Red Bulls. They have the names already. Oh, yeah, okay. Toes Noble, I'm calling it the Lions win the NFC North. I hope so, man. I hope so. I do think the Minnesota Vikings are a tough cookie to crack. I think that's our biggest competition just because they reload so well in the draft. They always draft so well. And they're just a tough team. Their defense is always tough. But they did lose quality players who starts at outside linebacker. Here's the deal. And I'm going to say this. I'm not sure if he's going to start. But I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. I think Davis needs to be on the outside. I think that Davis needs to be outside. I think we need to have Tavai in the middle. And that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And is it going to happen immediately? I'm not 100% sure. I just think Davis needs to get moved. That's what I think. I think he needs to get moved. Jamie Collins and Julian Okwara. I think Okwara is he's gonna slowly get implemented into the defense. He's not gonna be an every down player immediately. He'll get more as the season goes along. Collins for sure, but I would love to, the Washington Kangaroos. Did you really gotta say that? That's a dumb. Oh my god. That's a ridiculous name. I would love it. Please, God, let it be. The Washington Donkeys. I love that name. The Washington Hamburglers. The Washington Giants McGiants. Vikings defense gone. I see they did lose a little bit, folks. And I have to admit that. They definitely did lose a bit. You know, I'm going to keep this stream going for a little bit longer. I'm having fun here, guys. I miss the time of just doing, talking about whatever's clever. Vikings deep, let's see. So, hey, what's going on? Brandon CR7, man, have really been bright sense of humor. I appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. If you guys are not a subscriber to this channel, what the heck are you not doing, man? Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like. Hit the like button, folks, because let me see how many likes we got going on in here. Let's see it. I got 142 likes. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 150. Washington Wolves. I think that would be a good name. Wolves is a scare. You know, you think a wolf is scary. Let's see. The Washington Double Doinks. Oh, my God. It's a former Lions GM, Martin Mayhew. Mike, do you see how shredded Jared Davis got? Yes. Do you think he's finally going to have a big season? Hopefully he does. He's got to have a big season. I think this is a make-or-break season for him. If he doesn't have a big season, I don't think he's going to be a Detroit Lion next year. He's got to have a big season, guys. Let's admit that. I think he's doing everything physically, you know, on his side to do it, and I like that. You know, he's got that. He's a very, very mentally tough guy in regards to doing whatever it takes for his individual self to bring him to the top level. And I think that's absolutely stunning, and I appreciate that. With that said, we'll see, but hopefully he does. First play of the preseason, Swift 80-yard touchdown run, or first play, Okudah pick 6. Ooh. Oh, I'll say Okudah pick 6 is more of a chance than a Swift 80-yard run. I'd say a pick 6 would be a shot. I remember when Ezekiel Ansah first play, he had a pick 6. And I was like, oh my God. So I say a pick 6 from Okudah is more probable than an 80-yard run. The Washington Smurfs, that would be an awesome name. Bye, y'all. I have a date with Abdul. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. CH with AT. That's going to be fun, man. I can't wait to see that. Davis definitely looks the part. He does, man. He's built like a tank. He's built like a brick. He is definitely a brick house. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. 146. We're 4 away from 150. 4 away from 150. And that would be awesome. We get to 150 likes. I would appreciate that. Washington Losers. That's a perfect name. That's a perfect name right there. I mean, I think they would take it. I'm curious to see what y'all think. The Washington Officials. That should be the Dallas Cowboys. What's worse, Danny fumbles or Mark Sanjay's butt fumble? Mark Sanjay's butt fumble. That lives on forever. Yes, that lives on forever. That lives on forever. Mark Sanjay's butt fumble was the greatest. Thank you, Andrew. You too. Are you going to live stream during Lions games or after? Brandon C, yes. The answer is yes. We're going to do that, and it's going to be fun. We have ISN is doing a lot of work behind the scenes to give you guys all that content you desire. But yes, what's going on, Grandin Shanort, man? Had to stop in and smash that like for my guy. I appreciate you. Absolutely awesome. You are the MVP. I appreciate it, man. Stopping in, too. Troxel with the smiles and laughing. If Davis don't ever pursue this year and miss tackles, he will be a star. He has got to stop off over pursuing because he is fast. If he can take that speed, if he can do that, he can really be a star, but he's got to take that missile and launch himself into players. And that's facts, man. He's got to do a better job of that. 55 in the chat. I appreciate you, our MVP, man. At no there. Let's see. That's a lot of hope, Matthew. What's your favorite fantasy football setup? Half points, PPR. I like PPR. That's my favorite setup. That's my favorite setup. I like that, man. I dig it. I dig it. I did that for a while on the ESPN one. Let's see. Y'all need to quit playing. We don't like to quit playing. Washington Wipeouts. That's a funny one. Just like it could be that it'd be represented by that show Wipeout. The Washington Rhinos. That just sounds trash. How about the Washington Generals? Okay, you got that. The Washington CIAs. The Washington Lincolns, just go straight presidents. Guys, didn't we all love Martin Mayhew? Yes, we did not love Martin Mayhew. Actually, he's not too bad when it did the free agents, but he was terrible in the contracts. He was terrible and he didn't do so good drafting, man. He truly didn't, in my opinion. He didn't do that well. He didn't do that well. The Washington Power Rangers, that's a name I love. Washington Power Rangers. How about the Washington Micro Mikes? Throw me some love here. The Washington Dirty Politicians. I like that one. That's the facts, man. Their politicians are dirty, man. Washington suckers. Y'all don't need to like that guy. I can't leave. I need to witness Mike turning up when the likes hit 150. Okay, hit that 150 so I can react. So let me see. I get mine on here. Let me react. 147. Oh my God. You guys, come on, man. Let's get the one. I lost the like and got a down like. Come on, man. Come on. I appreciate the downvote, though, because in all reality, it doesn't matter, man, when it comes to the via algorithm. The algorithm, it likes you even if you get a downvote. So, let's get that to 150. I can't leave. Let's see. 2 McChicken large fries. Anyone? Oh, my God. That sounds good. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm 15. Well, happy 15th birthday. Washington Poodles. That sounds like a good name. The Washington Trash Bags. We got some teams in here that's not a fan of the Washington team right now. The Washington Redskins. They just retired the name. The Washington Titanics going down. Okay, I see that. 152. Woo! Yeah! Woohoo! I passed that 150. I appreciate you. Woo! Yippee! Yahoo! Here we go! That's right. We hit that 150. I appreciate you. 152. You guys are the MVPs. Smooth J, welcome to the chat. You guys are awesome, man. And much love to you guys. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Oh, you want me to turn it? Whoa, let's go. I get that mic quit. Woo, 153. I am on fire. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Oh my God, Brandon. Oh, I appreciate you. The love is throwing back, my guy. We are, never forget, 1991. The last time we won a playoff game? Oh my God. Washington will be the first team to sell their nominee rights to McDoubles. Okay, the Washington McDoubles. I see you. Washington Crush. That's actually not too bad. Washington Ducks, too bad football. Hey, Antonio T, don't you rip on my Ducks. They did great. Hey, the Ducks are a great team. And my kid's school is the Ducks name. Let's go with the Ducks. Quack, quack. The quack 12. You don't want to mess with the Ducks. Let's go. 154. I love it. Tone. The Ducks are a great team, but I don't think the Washington Ducks sounds too good. I don't think it sounds that fantastic. Let's see here. I got to check on my likes quick, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's what I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, I got some replies going on here. Let's see, the Washington Warthogs. Okay, so we got some Lions questions, got some mini questions. The DC Ducks, I like that. I like the DC Ducks. That's sick. I like that. The artichokes. Okay, the farting. Oh my God! Nobody deserves to win more than the Lions. I know we deserve to win. We need to win. We deserve to win. We deserve to win. We do. The Groundhog's Day. That's the Lions, man. We need to win. We need to win now. That's what we need to do. We need to get that dubs. All right, I'm leaving for real this time. Good night, y'all. Good night, Chastity. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, subscribe to her channel. She is a YouTuber, and I support all YouTubers. She don't do lines. She does makeup and some other stuff. Go ahead, subscribe to her channel, because I do. I keep saying the farting artichokes. Fourth quarter sports, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream here. Plan B, do you think that you'll utilize Nato like a hybrid blocking special tight end, full blocks, routes? Plan B, yes, I do. I think that's what, I think he is going to take over for the Lions in that sense, man. I truly do. I think he is going to be the individual that does that for sure. So, with that said, man, yes, I think he's going to make the roster, and I think that's going to be his role. I 100% do believe that. Washington Pitbulls. I do like Pitbull. That's a good one. Thanks, Mike. Great show. Kool-Aid Cornbread, thank you so much for stopping in, and I appreciate you. Absolutely awesome. Everybody that stopped in here, you guys are MVPs. I love it, man, and I appreciate you. The Washington Roadkills. That's a funny name. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? I've never had Popeyes yet, so Chick-fil-A is good, but I've never had Popeyes. We don't have a Popeyes where I live, man. We don't have a Popeyes where I live. When I went to Chicago, I was going to eat Popeyes, but it was extremely busy, so I didn't eat it. Nada will primarily be the H-back this year. I think he will, and I think they'll have tight end formations for him as well. But yes, let's see. Butcher's Block, what's going on, man? Butcher's Block and Patriot Talk. Subscribe to Butcher's Block and Patriot Talk. This guy is awesome. He does Patriot Talk, and guess what? We are, as Lions fans, we are the Detroit Patriots. Subscribe to his channel. He's got fantastic content. He was on my show. I was on his show. We're going to do it again. We need to get this man back on the One Pride podcast, and I need to get back on his channel, and we're going to have some fun. So make sure you subscribe to his channel. He's got some fantastic stuff going on there. Washington Cornhuskers. The Washington Pollution. How about the Washington Karens? That'd be a good one. The Washington Karens. The Washington Sticks Hexenhammers. Think that'd be a good one. Whose channel? It's Butcher's Block and Patriot Talk. That's who I'm talking about. Are y'all doing a record prediction post soon? Yes. I will be breaking down some. I still want to see. I want to see what teams do in preseason a little bit. Not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure, what's going to happen. So I want to see a little bit before, because when I do that, I'm going to dive in deep. And so I don't want to just make it just to say it, but I want to see a little bit. Let's see. What's good? Hey, Pat Blueball, welcome back, brother. And he is a member of my channel, and I appreciate that. Name a time and place, Mike. I'm always down. Hey, I get out at 7 o'clock. I do my podcast Tuesday and Thursday. Anytime not on Tuesday and Thursday, I can do it, man. Just let me know. On your channel, my channel, we will get it, man. We will get it. So you let me know, man. I'm always free. I love talking. I felt bad I had to leave early because of my kid. But next time I will not leave early. Washington Cheetahs. Okay. Just sub to him. Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Subscribe to him. And what's good is he doesn't just do, like we talked about, the tree of the Patriot tree. Because guess what? He's a Patriots. And I want to talk about Cam Newton on his channel. I think it was a great pickup for that team. Just a great pickup. Getting Cam Newton, to me, fantastic job by that team, and they always make good decisions. And I like hearing his comment. Let's see in here, legitimate guys. What do you think their name's going to be? Throw for the Washington Redskins. I'm curious. Not no foolish names, but legitimate names. What do you think it's going to be? Washington Lizards. Okay. If the Lions do better than the Pats, will they be known as the New England Lions? Yeah, I think that the New England Lions or the Detroit Patriots, I think the connection is there. I think you're going to see that now, too, with the New York Giants. They're Patriots. Mike Vrabel with the Titans. The Washington Hooters, yes! Yeah! Oh, man, the cheerleaders, that would be epic, man. Oh my God, please God, let that be it. I'll hit you up on Twitter for sure. We'll organize it. Yes, for sure, man. We'll definitely, yeah. Friday works great for me, for sure, man. Washington Hooters, that's a good one, man. Washington Slimy Snakes, I love that one. The Washington Cobras, I like, I've always wondered why a Cobra has never been a name of a team. I've always thought that was a sick team. The Cobras, I think that would be a great team, man. A Washington Cobra. Or a team with the snake name. Snakes are ridiculous, man. You could have the Hooters Owl as the mascot. I know, bro. That would be sick. They gotta do that. They have to do that. I would love it, man. That would be the best name. The Washington General, Andrew, I actually think that's a legitimate option that they could be. Andrew Lunsford, I agree with you. I think that's legitimately what they could be. They could be the Washington Generals. Let's see, Washington Presidents. The XFL had a Cobra team. Yes, they did. And I think an NFL team should adopt it, man. Cobra is a sick team. Like, Cobra, dude, it comes out and it attacks you, man. That's a sick. I'm hoping for Washington Red Tails. Okay, Dan, I see you. I appreciate you jumping here. Red Tails would be a good name. Interesting, if you don't know what the Red Tails were. Red Tails, I think it was World War II. There was a unit called the Red Tails, and they were an Air Force unit full of African American pilots smoking people, man. So they were as good. Oh, Vipers would be sick. I love the Vipers, man. Washington Vipers, that would be really sick. And then Red Tails, you think of Indian too with the Red Tail. But that has multiple ways that could be good, and that unit was sick. Washington Warriors, yes, I like that one too. Washington Warriors would be sick, man. I mean, a warrior right there. The Washington Sewage, okay, Estrada, I see you, man. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Washington Freedom, okay, that's not too bad. That's legitimate. It's like you guys have come up with some good ones, man. And I think that if they do that as well, if they come up with some good names, I think they'll be. I do like white. I like Vipers. I think that's a good one, man. I like Cobra. I like Warriors. Warriors is sick too, man. Like, you're a warrior. I like those names. That's personally for me. And then that could still go with the Native American. The Red Lobsters, because they were warriors, man. So I can see that Washington Red Lobsters. Please let that be. That would be great. Wouldn't that be great, guys, to have the Washington Red Lobsters or the Washington Hooters and the Hooters? I want to see that. Let's do Washington Revolutionaries. Okay. The Washington Braves, just like the baseball team. Okay. Do we know the new name is going to be released? I have no idea. They've not said that yet. Hopefully they go with a real ridiculously good name, man. If you're going to rebrand it ridiculously good. Go with the best name. Don't do something stupid. Go up in there and kill it. Like, if the Lions were to rebrand their name, yeah, like I love the Lions name, though. I like Lions. The Lions are a fierce animal. Smooth J, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the live stream here. And we didn't have the one OPP because guess what, folks? The Red Wings, hey, man, don't be taking the Detroit Red Wings name. That wouldn't be too bad, though. Red Wings kind of get flying hammers. Whoa, flying hammers, man, that kind of scary. If you can, how about the flying wrenches? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a football, right? Vash Darwin. Oh my God, Vash, I've not seen you in a minute. What's going on, Vash Darwin? Welcome to the chat where we talk everything Detroit Lions. I haven't seen you in a minute, and this is what it's all about, man. Talking football with everybody in here. Washington River Wolves. Okay, River Wolves. I like that. I like that. I like Warriors, man. That's a sick name. Or prayers to, hey Vash, do prayers to hashtag Troxel Strong, man. He needs it. He needs some prayers. Trox Strong, hashtag Trox Strong. We appreciate that, man, and that's what it's all about. Hashtag Trox Strong, and showing love to our buddy Troxel Sports Talk. Let's see here. The Red Wings, that would be interesting. I hope they wouldn't kind of go off to Detroit. I wouldn't like him at that a little bit just because it's our name. We're all dying for some football, man. I know, Brandon's CR7. We are too. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. And guess what? MLB starts in less than 2 weeks. Your boy is going to be doing Red Wings. Or not Red Wings, Tigers. I will be doing some Tigers live streaming. So get prepared, man, because your boy likes sports. I love sports. My goodness, hashtag Troxstrong. Appreciate that. The Triceratops. Oh my God, that's funny. How about the Washington long necks, the Washington Leopards. Ooh, on his channel, I will be doing Tigers live streaming on my channel. The first opening game, it may not be exactly when this starts. It may be at 6:58, because I think the game starts at 6:40, but it may be 6:58, but I will be live streaming the game. So make sure you jump on here for that, because we're going to get some sports. And I've created a sick setup, and I can't wait to unveil it to you guys in 10 days or 9 days when it goes. Let's see here. Hashtag Trox. One love to all for Lever. Yeah, we appreciate it, man. And let's see. Washington Coordinates. Oh, that's a terrible name. Big Facts Trox, a.k.a. Baby Troy Polamalu. He is, man. If you ain't seen what he looks like, if you don't see what he looks like, he's the second coming. He looks like something from the biblical age. He looks like Troy Polamalu. Anthony Manzano, what's going on, bro? He says the Washington River Otters. The Washington Marlins. Okay, I can see the Washington Marlins. Oh, I can see that. I definitely could. Let's see, Washington Pigeons. That's a good one, the Washington Pigeons. Oh, the Washington Shrimps. We can do the Washington Shrimps. If y'all want a political, we'll call it the DC Strong. DC Strong is a good name, too. Like, the strength. That would be cool if they did that. I wouldn't mind that. J.R. Smith, okay. So what's any more questions, guys? We got a couple minutes to go here. Talk about some Detroit Lions food. Oh, Trax hair is on point. Trax hair is on point, legit on point. Folks, if you're not a member of my channel, you can become a member, man. Join the crowd. I do live streams Monday through Friday, and I do cuts. And ridiculous when I make videos. They're not perfect every time, guys. Screw up, and so I'll throw the outtakes in there. Washington Packers, yes, do it just to troll the Green Bay Packers, man. Or do the Care Bears, or we can do the Bubble Guppies, the Washington Bubble Guppies. That would be a good name for them, for sure. Washington Kool-Aid drinkers. Hey, man, I don't want to be a fan of the Washington team. I would have to be a fan if it's the Kool-Aid drinkers, because I drink that Kool-Aid. Woo! Yippee! Yahoo! Here we go! Folks, I have been on for nearly 2 hours. Mike, what do you think happens with these extensions? Both Chris Jones and Patrick Mahomes signed with the Chiefs. If there's no season, does all the money get deferred to next season? I'm not 100% sure, bro. Anthony, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to dive deep. I think that will be a video I'll be working on next is what occurs if there's no season. And I think finances are going to be involved with that, because that's why my name is Micro, is because of economics, microeconomics. So I'm actually going to work on that, Anthony, and I'm going to dig deep as best I can. LA Original, bro, you got to subscribe to LA Original. This guy is awesome content. He says, Brother Mike with the fist pump, you got to subscribe to this man's channel. He is absolutely awesome content. He is a Los Angeles Charger fan, but his content is ridiculous, man. I've been subscribed to him since we played the Chargers, and every time he goes live a lot. Him and his buddies, they do great work, man. I love it, man. And subscribe to LA Original. He is got very good content, I'm telling you. His live streams are sick and awesome. And guess what? They drafted Justin Herbert from Oregon Ducks, and that's my guy. We all know I like Justin Herbert from Oregon Ducks, and so I want to see him succeed with the Chargers, no doubt about it. So I will be following his career, and that means I'll be following LA Original for the next 15 years. Let's see here. Videos are private for now, but soon they'll be back. Well, you gotta unprivate those things, man. Washington Stealth Bombers. Ooh, I like stealth. Washington. DC Stealth. What if they did that? The DC Stealth. Woo! Yo, Mike, thanks for introducing me to Noble Sports. Dude's content is the truth. Yo, absolutely, man. TA is part of ISN. TA, if you're not a subscriber to TA and Noble Sports Entertainment, you got to do it. This guy is nearing 8K. He is lighting it up. He is near the top of the line when it comes to Detroit sports. Absolutely love TA Noble Sports. He does everything. He will do upon requests. So if you want and he digs deep, he watches that film. And he knows his football. TA knows football. No matter what people say, TA knows his football. He was right on DeAndre Swift. He was right on, he's always right on his players because he takes the time and goes through it. TA don't play, man. This guy is fantastic content. The truth is in Paul Pierce, Washington Flamingos. I love that Estrada. The flamingo, the pink flamingos. Yeah, let's do it and change their colors to pink. Mike, in your opinion, who's the most overrated player in Lions history and the most underrated based on the team they played in decades? Most overrated player and team history. Wow. Andre, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat, brother. Let's see. The most overrated Lions player in history. Wow, that's a good one. The most overrated player in Lions history. My God, that's a hard one to say. That is a very hard one to say because the thing is the Lions players never get the love. You know what I'm saying? They're never getting the love that they deserve. So overrated, it's very difficult to say when it comes to overrated. Wow. Maybe Herman Moore? I don't know, man. There's not a lot of overrated players. There's really not. It's because our team is never It's never shown like a big amount, so the one I could think of is something like that. Yeah, I don't think there's an overrated player. I'm with you. Just because they don't get love, it's not like it's the Dallas Cowboys where they get love. The most underrated player? Man. Oh, man. Spielman. I think he's very underrated. Spielman's very underrated. This guy was a monster for our team. Absolute beast, man. I think Spielman is definitely an underrated player. He was really good for us. He doesn't get the love that he should be. Mike, I'm sub to you as well. Well, I thank you. Everyone who sub Fourth Quarter Sports, I appreciate the subscription. Everyone out there, if you're not subscribed, please do so. I know Kool-Aid Quarterback. I'm just trying to think. There's not an underrated because we don't get the love. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not like, I don't know. It's one of those things where there's not that much that you can say. But folks, I am about to get off here. I have been on for nearly 2 hours. The One Pride podcast is back on my channel on Thursday where we are going to get it and have some fun. With that said, folks, if you subscribe to my channel, I am very appreciative. If you've not hit that like button, please do so. Hit the bell for my notifications because I drop videos every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and I enjoy